Hello knitters, Barbara Benson here. I'm an independent knitwear designer who also likes to make videos here on my YouTube channel, Watch Barbara Knit. If you would like to know more about my independent knitwear designs, please check in the description below, and there you will find a link to my Ravelry page. And there you can browse through images of all of the different patterns that you are available for you to purchase. If you do decide that you would like to knit up one of my patterns, or if you just want to chat with me, please feel free to do so in the comments below. And you can also check in the description to find a link to my Facebook Watch Barbara Knit group. It is a closed group, so it's someplace where we can share pictures, and there's a little more interactivity than there is in the comments below. So please come on over and join. Today we have the review of the TNNA show summer 2017. Last week was the National Needlework Association's trade show, and it is where all of the industry members go, and it's a big convention in Columbus, Ohio, and we set up our booths and we put out all our stuff and we have the setup, and then local yarn store and retail owners can come and go around the convention and see all of the awesome new stuff that's available. And it is amazing. The words kind of fail me. It is so fantastic to be immersed in the industry and talking to people who can just go on as long as I can about beautiful yarn and different techniques and all kinds of fun stuff. Now, it is needlework, so there is also embroidery and spinning and weaving and all kinds of textiles, but you know, I focus primarily on knitting, so that is what I feature. And I did this last year, and I had a lot of fun doing it again this year. What I like to do is go around and find something that is super new to me. I mean, it might not be new to everybody, but it's something that catches my eye and I think is new and different, and I just want to learn more about it. And if I want to learn more about it, I think maybe you guys want to learn more about it. So I use my iPhone. I take my iPhone and I go around and I try to talk to the people in the booths, and sometimes they'd rather not be on video because I totally can't blame them. So I just walk around their booth and I squish things and I talk about them, and it's a lot of fun. So I hope you enjoy this little tiny snippet of TNA, because there's so much at TNNA, and this is just a little tiny view into the amazing stuff that goes on there. And make sure that you check in the description below, because I will be putting links to all of these purveyors, and they have all kinds of fascinating stuff. If you see something that you really like, you might want to talk to your local yarn store and see if they might consider carrying it in their store, because all of these people are primarily wholesalers and their primary customers are the yarn stores, who then in turn will pass it on. And that's what's wonderful about local yarn store owners coming and finding what's new and exciting for the end knitter. So I hope you enjoy this. So I've been trying to figure out how to get an angle where you can see my sign. There it is. I am at TNNA, and I want to show you guys my booth. So I'm gonna swivel and turn around. Turn around. Button, do it. Okay, look, Barbara Benson Designs. And here is what I have on display. Got Earthbound Misfit and the new Ready Player One. And just a lot, Bitter Blue. Have a little table for there's Horatio. Say hi, Horatio. And I didn't put everything up because I didn't want to overload. I have 1 stitch, 2 stitch here all together. You can see all 4 pieces that are in the Stitch Dictionary, and there's an actual printed copy of 1 stitch, 2 stitch. How cool is that? And then over here is all my book stuff. And I have little inflatable and the pillow. Hey, say hi, pillow. I'm so excited. I've forgotten my pillow at the last 2 trunk shows, but now I have them. There's vests. And I put the scarves up here, and there is my neighbor, you can see. There is the market bag and hats and mitts, and then fractured helix right there. And look how cool that is in my book. And I also have a bunch of other stuff on my spiral rack. So I'm carefully walking backward and hoping I don't trip over anything. That's what the booth looks like. I'm so excited. The floor show is closed, and I actually have a moment to look at some of the new stuff. And now I don't have all of it because they've closed. You can see these gray walls, they've closed registration, but we can look at the front half of what's new and exciting. So I'm gonna turn around. Look at this. Look at this cool button tree. This is from Addie, and they have this really cool, look, okay, he's funny. Look at that guy right there. And they're beautiful, and I love the way they've displayed it. And then they have, apparently we're barbed wire to keep us out of this amazingly click and go grab set, and look how shiny it is. And then there's all of these fun displays we're gonna wander over. We have, wow, a new fingering weight from Anzula Targhee. Oh, that's got a nice round feeling to it. Gorgeous colors. And then look at this fun display from Fabulous Fibers, Wonderland Yarns. Look at the cute pom-poms. And then let's see here, more yarn. There's some fun stitch markers. And this is a great display from Freya. Yummy, yummy. Some buttons. Oop. New from Della Q. How cool is that? This has got a it's kind of like a mesh, so it's breathable, and a needle keeper. Look at these beautiful bags. I'm going to take a postcard for you guys so I have all the information, and I want to peer down inside it. Look how cool that is. You've got these little holders for your needles. I'm trying to not block my own light. How cool, and they're beautiful. It's got a really nice texture, stands up by itself. Gorgeous yarn from Shalimar, as always. And then this, oh my goodness, you cannot imagine how soft this is. It is amazing. And it's their anniversary. How fun. Ooh, look at this fun display. Look at the more pom-poms. These beautiful new colors. I may or may not be working on something in some of this. And this, my son would love this. It's a I-cord machine. Isn't that fun? You turn your little crank, you get I-cord. Because nobody likes making a lot of I-cord. Here's some beautiful yarn from Round Mountain Fibers. Hey, we're here with Hanna at Hanna's Ideas in Wood. Can you tell me a little bit about your stuff?
I live in Pennsylvania, and I make cherry wood accessories for knitters and people who love knitting and crocheting and handwork. And everything that I make is made out of solid cherry wood. It's all handmade and local to Pennsylvania.
That is so cool. And you said that this is your first time doing knitting stuff, right?
Yes, it is my first time doing knitting stuff. I've been making things for the gift industry for about 5 or 6 years now, but this is my first time in the knitting world.
I'm so excited you came over to the dark side.
Yes.
So look, these are bud vases. Look how beautiful they are with the detail work. It's amazing. And those are from the craft industry. Like,
yes.
This is our gateway product. And then look at these buttons. Oh my God, guys, how beautiful are they? And the square, I love the different shapes, that they're not round, and they have the intricate work. And then look at this. It's like a yarn bowl but it's a box and it's got the gauge and a ruler. It's fabulous. And shawl pins. You know how many I love shawls, and these shawl pins are beautiful. So it's the same kind of wood. Do you just stain one of these?
These are actually burned black with a torch.
Oh, burned. How cool. Yeah. And then look at, you guys know how I love bags, but you know what I love as much as bags? I love little boxes, and this is a knitting box. Have you ever heard of such a thing? And so look at this. It closes beautifully. And you had mentioned that these, you don't use any glue anywhere?
Correct. It's all precisely pressure fit together.
Isn't that amazing? And it's got this little ruler, and the little ruler has its own little slot that it sits in. They're just stunningly beautiful. And this little box, for like stitch markers or something. And you can, look at that.
This one's a little bit bigger. And I've got thread inside.
That is beautiful. And then you can see these pins, and they're super smooth, so they're not going to snag anything. We got more boxes, and then look, guys, iPad stands. Beautiful, beautiful. Now this one's laid back and this one's more up, so are they adjustable?
Absolutely. The back legs just come out, and there are two different sets of holes.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to look at a pattern more upright, or you're watching Netflix.
Okay, that is super cool, and I want to show you guys the other pattern here. Look how beautiful that is. And then she also has iPhone or you know, any kind, you know, if you have an Android device, I guess it'll work. But look how beautiful these are. And do these also have two different positions?
They don't.
No, they don't. So these, well, and that makes sense. Oh, now the TNNA lady is talking to us. I'll just let you see pictures. So thank you so much, Hannah, for talking with me. And I will get your business card so people will see where it can find you.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you so much.
Molly Girl Yarn. This is yarn from New Jersey, and it really is rock and roll yarn. I'm gonna show you guys the colors we've got here. Look at all of this. And these blues and purples down here, I just want to eat them up. And then my weakness for pink and gray. Look at this. The speckles. And then this one over here, I'm just dying over. Look at this. This gray with the blue and like rust spots. It's so, you know, screams sort of steampunk to me. And this is the display that I get to see at TNNA with them all out, and I love it. And look! Here are them all skeined up, but I'm walking over here, lots of samples. The neon is it's just out of hand. These colors are definitely not particularly found in nature, but they're awesome.
Somebody once asked me if I use natural dyes. I was like, no.
No, not so much with the natural dyes here. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's insane. So these bright colors are making me super, super happy. And look how they knit up. So this is one of Zandy's patterns, right?
Yes.
Look at that. It's amazing, and I'm a huge Zandy fan. I'll put links to all this. Look at this green. Look at that. It's like a highlighter. I want to like do color work with neon and just make everybody's brain explode. So, Molly Girl Yarn. Gonna be a knitting bag heavy video. I have found what we looked at earlier outside, and this is Mariah, and she's with Lohreylane Knitting Bags. You want to tell us a little bit about your bags?
I'd love to. This is Duo. Duo is designed to hold 2 sets of double points. There's 2 yarn cake holders and 2 pockets. The spring frame keeps the bag open when you're working, so you don't have that whole flop and tumble. Spring frame also keeps your bag shut.
Oh, that's fabulous.
So those of us that hate getting our yarn stuck in those pesky little zippers, we can keep our project safe without the hassle of a zipper. For those of us that like to put our bags in the passenger seat and hit the brakes and have everything end up on the floorboard.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
That's open.
Oh my goodness, that is fabulous.
for those who do not knit with double points, we've got you covered. You can easily use it with circulars as well. Just simply set your project down on top of the yarn slings. If you do 2-color color work, easily works 1 color in each sling. If you like to walk and knit, simply close the bag with the yarn to the outside, throw it on.
And it feeds.
It feeds right out, and you put it away. Nice long straps make it easy to handle.
I love these bags. I can't wait to see them in yarn stores.
If you're not working with 2, that's fine. The slings simply push up against the side, give you extra space for your project. And you can easily here see our nice pockets.
The big giant pockets.
On either side for your snips and stickers or your phone. If you don't want to carry a purse, just throw your wallet and phone in with it.
Yeah. And they look, I felt it, they're nice and sturdy.
They are sturdy. They have
the nails, I do this. It's like, there you go. You can hear it, it's heavy.
I use all heavy fabrics so that they hold up really well. They are sewn in the U.S. and Virginia. Some of the materials are imported, so they're made in the U.S. of imported and domestic materials, but all of our hardware is U.S. made as well.
Oh, very cool. And I'm going to show a couple more of the patterns. They're beautiful and they're super stylish. You wouldn't even know these are knitting bags. I mean,
I use one as a purse as well.
Yeah, this is totally purse action.
I love it at the grocery store because you go to checkout and you like want to get out the way and you can just hit it with your elbow and shove it.
And you're good to go. Very cool. So I will put the information. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Look at these sheep. They are so cute. And then there we go, feeder Brook Farm. And I want to show you guys, this is really interesting. This is BFL, which is blue-faced Leicester, and milk. And I spoke to the lovely lady who dyes this and raises the sheep, and she said that the milk sort of functions, it serves the same purpose and brings a lot of the same qualities that silk does. So I really like the sheen and the luster. And then she has this, that's an alpaca blend that's super soft. Just wanted to show, I say milk yarn, how cool is that? These are some super cool bags and new and very different from what I have seen. Let me grab this, so there we go. I will put the information in the description. So, you guys know me in bags. This is Impwear Home. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And they're making bags out of oilcloth. And it's super cool. They talked to me about this, and they design their own fabrics and have them printed up. It's 100% cotton inside, and like the fabric's 100% cotton, and then they do whatever you do to it to make oilcloth. It's washable. You can wipe it down, and it's machine washable. Is it waterproof? So it's waterproof, so anything that's in here is not going to go. But it's also, you know, while yes, this is awesome for knitting, I could see this as like a reusable little bag for me to send snacks in my son's lunch bag and stuff like that. And they're so super cute. Look at these. You got the little bag. Oh, I should probably, okay. I'm gonna unzip it. Oh, we got paper inside. So we're not looking at pockets inside, but you could definitely do bag in bag. And you got the little bag, and it's got a little strap. And look at these cute little, I'm sure those are big enough for DPNs. Look at the monkey butt, monkey butt. And then they're bigger ones, and this one's like attached by a leash. Look at that. And a nice big bag. This one's nice with the gathered top, big straps. So these are some super cool bags and new and very different from what I have seen. Let me grab this. So there we go. I will put the information in the description. Trailhead Yarns, hand-dyed vegan yarns. I know you guys can read, but I'm just telling you. So looky here. It is all plant fiber, right? And that's the whole vegan part of it. No animals involved. This is cotton chenille. Isn't that interesting? I'm going to show you it in a skein, but this is a cotton chenille baby blanket. And it is so soft and so beautiful. I just think it's fairly awesome. And we've got tencel which is sorta fills the same category as silk. And this is a linen blend. Let me make sure. Yeah, this is a cotton linen blend. It's got a little thick thinness to it, but beautiful, beautiful colors. And then this is 100% linen. Look at that color. Isn't it insane? These bright colors seem to be the thing. That is the 100% linen. It's got the real crunchy, but it's the kind, the more you wash it, the better it's going to be. And then here is the cotton chenille. Let me see if I can get it all. There we go. Look at that. Look at the color. It's amazing. So it's 100% cotton, but it's got that fuzzy chenille look. So it's super cool. Trailhead Yarns, I'll get all the information for you guys, show you their little display. This is the end of the show, and they've been pretty picked over, so awesome yarn. Wanted to do a real quick video of my publisher's booth. Look at the wonderful company that I am in. Oop, there's my book. But all these beautiful, beautiful books and all kinds of interesting craft. I'm really excited about pin looms, baby blankets. I have this one, I think, Knits for Boys, Kate Oates. I just wanted to show you guys my the booth. This isn't my booth, but I'm definitely in it. There we go. That was a quick overview. I was crazy busy during TNNA, but I managed to get out and I would power walk around and try to check everything out. I wish I could have gotten to the little pedestals with the new and interesting stuff. There was a whole nother section of it, but it was behind those closed doors, and I never got out of the convention floor to get out there because I was in my booth the whole time meeting all of the absolutely wonderful knitters who came by, and everyone who stopped and talked to me, thank you so much. I loved talking to each and every person who came into the booth. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up, click that like button, and if you would like to be notified whenever I upload something new to my channel, please subscribe and select notifications. Thank you so much.